Oh, I'm Ton, and welcome to Campus Clash. Today we're going to be watching the Valorant playoffs between Ross Shepherd 1 and EML 1. Okay, a strong mid coming up here, smoking M3, taking a fight in Pizza, going down. Gonna mark it, the Sage is running away. The mid control coming up, there's a flank coming Cat. I don't think they realize about that. 3 towards Market here. It looks like they have lost their mid control. The Cat in the tower base is taking a fight here. Neon takes down Deadlock. Owen Young go for another one. Oh, fighting Omen. Omen's down. And there goes Gecko. Killed by the ISO. That's the first round to the defenders there.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ross Shep playing on the eco here. They're going to play a strong B. 5B main, but it looks like EML might be a little bit ready for that. They have their Neon holding this angle here with the Sage supporting the market. Got the stun coming out. Gonna get suppressed. Neon running back CT. Gonna pull out the Sage wall, go for a little stall there. And Jet's out on site alone. He has no help. First pick out from Jet from stairs. Equal control going well. Full site control. Looks like they're ready for the retake. For some reason, this guy has a ghost. Molly coming up from Gecko. He takes him from stairs, and there goes a pick down on Deadlock. A flank from ISO coming out here. Another pick on site. Another defender falls. Just 2 remaining. On an eco round, a whiff comes out. Oh! And the round goes to EML. That is the bonus round done. So it looks like go for a 2-1 here. Full buy, 5 towards B once again, but it looks like they are still ready for it. Look at the Sage here, the ISO, playing on the offensive. Default Phantom from Devour 85. Got ISO playing lane. Gonna not get hit by the suppress. They got 3 towards B here. Sage towards mid. This is a heavy stack site. And down goes ISO from Demon Z. Gonna come out on site here. Smoke's a little off. Sage playing in market. Jet's in a ratty spot. Will they clear him? Market door goes down. He's gonna swing through market. Gets picked off by the Sage. 4v4 retake. Coming out from market. That's a pick down. Flash from lane. Man, taken down by Ace. Now 2v4 retake. Favoring Roshep.
One enemy remaining.
Sage was down in market. Sky with a Marshall alone in CT. Peeking. Not finding one. Not finding another. Getting pushed by Roshep. And they go down. 2-1. Round 1 to Roshep. Looks like the buy round was all they needed.
Can you hear me on stream right now? You can?
Looks like Roshep's gonna favor it more towards the default this round. Sending Deadlock towards B main while they send a little bit heavier A. You know, I'm not liking this more aggressive style from Roshep. I think I sent a very defaulty map, but if they won their buy round off of it, then if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Express gonna come out. Gonna find the ISO. There goes his shield and vulnerable. Smoke's coming out. Jet's already out on sight. Not finding the pick. And gets taken down by the defending Sky. He's finding another pick on Shumka. But the KO is alone and they're not entering. They're ready for a 4-man retake and there's nobody on site. The Lurk finding the ISO. To heaven. 4v2 once again. A disfavored retake. Roshep has full site control. Watching the heaven swing out. Oh, and they almost whiff onto the kill. 2v3 now. Winnable odds. Flash coming out from Omen. They have 2 on site, 1 playing main. Gonna break the door there. Classics and 1 Vandal. Can EML pull off this retake? Gonna find a pick with the Classic. Does he know where there's 1 hell? Does he know?
One enemy remaining.
He's gonna smoke himself, creating kind of a one-way there. Walking down on site, 2v1 retake. And he gets the right click through the smoke! They just turned a 2v4 retake into a round win. 3-1 in favor of EML1. Wow.
Time to stock back up.
A heavy B main push once again. Kind of not opting for the default. They're looking for a lot of sight hits here. Jet does have the knives. Probably gonna dash over sight. EML looking for more. Oh, looks like they're transitioning towards mid here. Neon Sun going out B main, not finding any value out of that. It's an ISO tucked catwalk. But will they clear him? Pops his shield, he is ready for a fight, but he might just let the whole enemy team know he was there. There's a sensor, if he shoots, he gets stunned. Know about him. But what are they gonna do? Neon peeking mid here, gets picked by the Jet knives! Oh, what a peek. Roshep opting into a scale up mid here. They're going into a weak B with no one on site, just a Sky setting CT. And Sage gets a pick. More picks coming out in favor of EML. And a trade back from Jet. Taking an aggressive stance here. Gets taken down by Clove. It's a 1v3. Planning on site. Can BK win this for Roshep? This is a crucial round here. This could turn the tides of the economy. Dancing around back site. And does not find one. Is taken down by Clove. That's 4-1 in favor of EML.
My ult is ready. Not this time. To be honest,
So we have quite
I expect
a
more.
aggressive game on our hands. I think Roshep is opting for push after push. Not really looking to default or slow it down. And they're just running into the strong defense of EML. Now it looks like they're looking for a Roshep's looking for a strong A, maybe a strong mid here, living the deadlock, lurking towards B. Peeking out mid here. You see EML taking that free A main space from them. They're gonna be right on their tail. Will they know? ISO shield expires here, but I think they just give it all that space and there's to pick on deadlock. A is free. Look at their Jet. And there's spawn. Can he find one pick? Gets one! Gets another! Clove pops ult. I think that was a mistake. That's another! That's 3 for Demon Z. Pushing up into their spawn, into cat, into tree. Killing everybody he sees.
Fire.
Rush coming out. 3v3 on the side.
Destabilizing.
Vulnerable in heaven, even though his teammates are there. Pick coming out. No! 1 for Milk. See, no one's in the corner. Waiting for his teammate. But KO's not taking this. Oh!
One enemy
And he gets a pick! Traded by Sage. Gecko, 1v2 on site. Has a sheriff. He gets stunned. Does not kill Sage. That's 5-1 in favor of EML.
They have no right to do this. Here.
It looks like the solution to Roshep's round losing is just to slow it down. Like, their Jet is getting into EML spawn, finding the picks, but with EML's comp, their retake is just so strong. They have the ISO vulnerable, the Neon stun, Sage slow orbs, Sky flashes. It's just a very aggressive team comp, and it's hard to play aggressive into that when all they can do is just fight back. Looks like we're going for another 5-man push cat. Not opting to take any extremities, any space. Finding the pick onto Clove, and the ice ult comes out. 1v1. And he loses his own ult! For 3v4 now. No, 5v3, sorry. Demon comes out, gets a pick onto Mev on the A site, and now A is free. We have a 2v5 retake.
Planted. My ultimate is ready.
One coming from Cat. Looks like they're gonna double up tree here, maybe. Go for a double swing out on the site. Prancing around. Doors broken, gonna slow orb their own exit. Looks like now they really can't walk out.
They're standing.
And a pick comes out onto Shumka. 1v4 from the side of Sage, and it gets taken down. That's a round for Ross Shep. 5-2. Now, I gotta say, Demon is really making like a round difference here. He's finding these opening picks. He's getting these important kills and opening the round for his teammates. That's really what you want in Duelist. But sometimes his team is just not capitalizing off of that, and that's kind of the downfall of Ross Shep here and why they are currently 5-2. But it's early in the game. Anything can happen. The rounds can change. And now it looks like Ross Shep's looking for more of a defaulty playstyle here, taking control of mid and A main. Pick coming out, opping Sage. Wow. Finds the opening pick on Demon. That's a big hurt to Ross Shep's team power. A slow orb coming out there. The Owen fighting up Cat here. Finds a 1v1 with Clove. Will they take it? Flash coming out. He swings before the flashman comes out. And that's a triple kill! Double kill for Clove, a single kill for ISO. 1v4 for a deadlock. We got Neon on the flank. Has ultimate ability. Gonna get stunned by the dog. And swung by the Clove. That's a triple kill for Clove. Wow.
I'm out of here.
Just the coordination, I think, is just a little bit different between these two teams. Like Ross Shep there taking that tree fight. I saw 2 players swing before the Omen Flash even came out. I think, honestly, it's not even an aim thing. The coordination is the difference between these teams, and that's winning these rounds for EML. Yeah, I can't see anything.
Val stream is back on.
Got an A execute here coming out from the side of EML1. And Rosh Shep don't seem ready for it. They had a strong mid. Spike's going down now. Gecko Flash gonna flash for nobody. Vulnerable going heaven. Demon ready for the retake, swinging out. Can he find one and gets one in A main? Rest of the team swinging out. Double kill coming from Shumka. Oh, and the Rosh Shep retake is just foiled. Door is still closed, gonna break it now. But are they ready? They know Gecko's on site. Does not find the pick. BK gets one and Milk takes out another. 1v1. Wingman on bomb. He's in an ult, but Wingman just defused! What? And he even loses his ult. What a tragic loss. Round 1 in favor of Rosh Shep. Ulting when Wingman's on the bomb, I don't think the ISO realizes that it's going to defuse if it's that close. It looks like we have a strong A coming out from the side of EML, looking to redeem themselves on their last A hit. Peeking towards mid, Demon's gonna hop up on the bench, playing a off angle. We have a double hold mid. Sage is gonna walk up cap. We have 4 towards A. Jet, not gonna spot anybody. Sees a Sage, gets a pick! Opening pick from Demon. This guy just keeps finding the kills he needs to get. Still, 3 towards A main. Smoke's coming out. Pick found onto BK. Neon coming on site. Another pick found from Clove, killing the Omen. No more smokes. Demon coming responding with a hell of a kill. 4v2. Can they wait out the Clove and maybe take a favored 3v2 retake? Sitting back towards CT here. Clove goes down. Gonna double up, going towards tree, but they didn't know the ISO was there. And will they clear him? Popping down. Right. Lazy clears the ISO and he gets a double kill. Incredible positioning there and a lazy reclear from Rosh Shep. We have the lead taken back by EML. This is a neck and neck game. EML looking towards another strong A here with a Sage defaulting towards B. KO throwing his standard knife, and we have Demon once again towards mid, maybe looking for an early pick or another rat kill. Very standard defense from Rosh Shep. Strong A here, but looks like they're going to switch their setup. Can EML recognize that? It still has 3 towards A. Deadlock anchoring on site. We have Neon prowling up in B main. Demon gonna spot one, not gonna find one though. Goes back. 2 knives. Neon wall coming up. Ult popped, stunned. Can't entry on site. Stunned again. Deadlock finds a kill. Can he find another? Gets another onto the ulted Neon. Jet 2 knives gonna swing this ISO. Can he break the shield and get the headshot? No, it doesn't even clear him. Oh, finding a pick mid onto Davo, and Ivy finding the trade back. He's getting another kill onto Milk. Now it's just up to Clove, sitting alone in mid. 4 defenders waiting on B. Waiting for this push. They spike down in B main. Smoking towels for themselves. Gonna prowl up on Cat here. Can this Clove find the opening pick needed to turn this round into the favor of EML?
30 seconds left.
25 seconds left on the clock here. Market doors closed. The options are limited. Gecko. Oh, and maybe gets timing by the Clove. 15 seconds left. Goes for a re-clear CT. Clove gonna sit and spawn here. Smoking mid. Gecko has no idea. Finding a pick onto Gecko. Looks like we're just looking at some exit frags here. And that's a round in the favor of Rosh Shep. 9-9. The score is tied up now.
seconds left.
Drop in a smoke.
10 seconds left. Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Forgive me if I overextend. What would happen?
Suppressing. Four suppressed.
Spike planted.
It's you and me.
Last player standing.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Focusing.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Here. You will not kill my allies. My ult's ready.
Spike down mid. Spike planted. One enemy remaining. Match point.
All right, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. We got 12-10 here in favor of EML1. Looks like we're going to start with a standard A main hold from Roshef. Aggressive A from EML1. For A, one towards mid. We got Demon jiggling it again. This guy loves peeking mid here. Hopping Sage, gonna spot the jet. Doesn't get the pick though. Maybe scratches the leg if he moves across it to the left a little bit, but that's all. Sage still up in mid. Slow orbs mid. Stopping maybe some ghosts that are sitting there. Got a strong crosshair holding pizza. Got KO sitting on site. Probably a death angle. Doesn't seem too strong to me. KO maybe gonna fall off just in the corner. Off angle. Does not find one. He gets taken out by the Clove. Rosheb activated now, looking for the retake towards heaven here. Sage still upping towards mid, holding the catwalk up. Not gonna find anybody. 4-man retake towards heaven here. Demon's spot on the box, but Neon's gonna make it out. So we're gonna see one walking out. Gonna find a pick from Omen. Omen gets traded out by Neon. And the Neon out goes wild, does not find another kill. Sage peeking main, Demon gets taken down. Upping Sage still towards main, Clove on site. Misses the op shot.
One enemy remaining.
Clove gonna find one on site, gets another one. That's a 4K for the
Attackers
Clove.
win.
And that's the first game going towards EML1. Tough game, close. Roshep almost brought the comeback there, but unfortunately, they could not close it out. They could not win the 3 crucial rounds needed. And as you see, 31 kills coming up from Demon here, 10 first bloods, and his team could not capitalize on those big picks. What an amazing game coming out here. And honestly, both teams ran comps that I have never seen before. The Gecko, especially on the Ascent, is something I've never seen. Usually you want to opt for a Fade or a Sova, but clearly it's just not what they wanted. And these teams, they make it work with these unorthodox comps. They make it work. They do whatever they can. So yeah, that was a great match. Greatly played by EML. Some amazing individual plays from Ross Shep, from Demon Z. I think 10 first bloods is incredible. 10 first bloods, 10 1 rounds. Those were really the difference makers, to be honest. And yeah, fantastic game played from both teams. Uh, honestly, I think the Sage was a little under valued for the team. I think maybe like Cypher, the Deadlock, as we saw, those could have been a little bit more valuable. As the Sage, the slow orbs I saw didn't get a lot of value throughout the game. The op was certainly something that worked out for them, but the slow orbs, the wall, they didn't get a lot of value. As I think like maybe like a Vise, Killjoy, Cypher, yeah, we saw the Deadlock. I think those provide a lot more value than a Sage Sentinel. But that might have been a comfort pick coming out from them, so to each their own, whatever works. So yeah, our next game coming up should be um EML1 versus EML2, I believe. So yeah. I lied. RS2, RS3. Yes, that's our next game. So we got Roshep 2 versus Roshep 3. It's kind of a civil war going on here between Roshep. Okay, welcome back. This is the second leg of the Northwest Campus Clash Valorant playoffs. We have Roshep 2 on the defender side and Roshep 3 on the attacker side here. Roshep 2 opting for a uber aggressive comp. They got the ISO and the Reyna in the chamber here. Not really any strong form entry and no real flashes coming out. Maybe from the Omen Paranoia, but looks like a really strong comp, something to be worried about if this team has good aimers. I haven't seen them play yet, but we'll just have to see for ourselves. On the side of the attackers, we got a deadlock coming out. Interesting. I've never seen a deadlock on Icebox before. Got a Gecko, very standard, and same with the Omen Jet KO there. I'm surprised both teams didn't run a Viper. You know, Icebox is considered Viper's playground, so not seeing the Viper there is kind of interesting. I'm excited to see how these two teams play out here. Loading into the first map here. Let's see how this first half goes. Roshep 2 versus Roshep 3. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have Roshep 3 starting their pistol round towards A. And I think Roshep 2 is opting for a heavy B here. Kind of anti-stratting their pistol play, but they're just not there. Or maybe the Reyna's a little lost and is running back to A now. Got the chamber ISO sitting up towards B main here, sitting behind yellow, maybe looking for an early pick, but there's nobody going to be B. Got a 5-man skill up onto Belt here. KO Knife going to scan the Omen playing on site. I mean, the Reyna playing on site. And a smoke coming out. But I think Roshep 2 is ready for this hit. They have 3 playing on site. They're stacked. Another smoke coming out here. They're prepping for a hit. This Jet's just looking for that pick out of Reyna sitting Gen. Maybe good for 2. Flash coming out. Gonna have to shoot the flash. Shots going wild and the pick comes out. First blood to ISO and a trade back. Jet getting 2. Chamber getting another trade. That's a double kill for Chamber with the Headhunter. Gonna get double swinged here. 2v2.
Enemy remaining.
Reefy hitting the insane shots. Gonna get the 5th. Has to dash back. 1 bullet left and he misses. And the cleanup coming from Saravan, his teammate. He steals his ace, but it's a round secure and an official playoffs match. You might need that. Roshep 2 having to play the eco now. Might benefit them to play a stacked site, but we'll just have to see how they handle this eco round. The advantage of the credits, I think Roshep 3 is going to head back towards A here. Once again, 5-man, not opting for the lurk towards mid, anything like that. Knife coming out, gonna scan nobody. I think it was too high. Got a Reyna sitting in maze. Can he find a sneaky little kill on this Jet? No one. Reefy gets the opening pick on the Strix. Flash coming out, not gonna scan anybody. Dart gonna go wild. They're all on site, flooding out. Oh, he has a crazy wallbang. Of course, he's getting the kill on Sylvan. The Headhunter finding another trade back, and that's the round over. And an easy bonus
Gun here.
for Roshep 3. What an insane round. Did so quickly by the Guardian and the guns of Roshep 3. Wow, they just completely demolished their school counterparts in the early 2 rounds. Here we go, Roshep 3, another strong A, no lurkers mid here. I think eventually Roshep 2 is gonna have to find the opening and look for this flank. Because not only do they not have a real sentinel, they don't have anybody watching mid either. Not gonna find the kill on the head glitch there. Leafy scaling up with his Guardian. Will he dash in? Oh, does not find anybody. Strix Playing on the green box. ISO coming out of the smoke, and he gets tapped by Liquid. Frosty with another kill on the Quackers. Reyna pick onto Gecko in a 5v1 onto Saraven. He has an op holding the flank, but nobody's there. They're all pushing it through main. Can he find his exit frags? Bomb down for Roshep 2.
No escape.
Throwing the net, gonna find nobody. Not picking mid when he's already out in the open.
Sound sensor up.
Whole lot of jumping here. Oh, and that's an immortal gun, buddy.
30 seconds left.
Holding an angle that there's just nobody there. They're holding the bomb. Insane discipline from the side of Roshep 2. They're not going to peek out. They might know he has an op.
10 seconds left.
Time's winding down. Nothing to do. The best move is just to save here. Gonna throw a net again. Probably netting the ghosts that are hiding around the corner. And that's 1-2 in favor of Roshep 3. Now a real gun round coming out here. And we see that Roshep 3 is still opting for a 5-man A. No switch up in their attack at all. 4 rounds in a row going 5-man A. Interesting. And oh, an episode 7 bronze, buddy. Okay, knife coming out. Might be a little bit too high. They're not going to scan anybody. Oh, and finds the Sova sitting Jen. Okay, Liquid playing the head glitch. He's going to find anybody. Sees spots ahead. Weefy.
Here.
Spotted the Sova Jen. But now we have 4 towards A. And they're paranoid about mid. Jet dashing in. Still gonna clear the guy Jen. Has to swing. Sova holding feet level. Blinded. Gets killed by the Weefy. Oh, he gets traded out by Liquid. Where's the smoke?
Spike
Ops
down
by
A.
Saraven. Liquid
Last
finding
player
another trade on the
standing.
Quackers and finally getting traded out by Wakia.
Spike planted.
You have Chamber on the flank, finally finding the weakness in the Roshep 3 attack. Gets a dink, finds one onto Quartz's. Scaling up. And gets off by Saraven! Wow, the op is getting value. Look at that. Roshep 3 in the lead, 3-1 against Roshep 2. Looks like Roshep 3 is opting for, once again, another 5-man A. Wow, these guys just do not switch up their strategy at all. No lurk, no smoke. I mean, no lurk, smoke, no nothing. Gonna pop the knives here. Looking for an aggressive play coming from the Jet. Up draft up, maybe find a pick here. Spots the omen, he gets digged! He's 140, oh my god. Finding scraps he possibly can here. We have an instant rotate from 4 members of Roshep 2. Now they're going back. Not too sure about this exact. And Quacker's gonna pick on the Psyche She. That's an easy 5v4 in the favor of Roshep 3 now. Leafy still trying to find a pick here. Misses a knife. 10 HP. Their only entry. 1 shot. Looks like they're gonna rotate back now. We got a Reyna holding mid here. Maybe listening out for the rotate. But maybe Reyna won't hear it. Look at Frosty. Position on site. Ready for this flood. Has full util. Weefy out on site. Saraven getting an op pick from across the map. Down goes Weefy. Popping the shield. Can this be the big play that Roshep 2 needs to equalize this round?
Barrier deployed.
All going wide. Op still out.
No escape.
And we got 2 members holding flank. But look at Kitchen. Look at KO. Ready. Op. Finding the pick. Sees the ground. And gets a pick onto Resix. I scaled up yellow. Misses the shot and gets another op pick. This op is incredible. And Liquid is forced to save here. Maybe find one. Oh,
Shadows traveling.
smokes himself. It's Molly flashes here. And it has to run away. Wow, this op is huge. If Roshep 2 wants any chance at taking rounds off of Roshep 3, they have to get this op offline. You can see here, maybe they're discussing a strategy as Roshep 3 has not flooded all towards A, and now look, okay, there they are. 5 towards A main. Once again, the same start every round. I'm starting to think, will Roshep 2 catch on to this? That they're starting 5 A main every round, and that their flank is open. Chat walking up. Maybe gonna find an early pick on Omen here. Omen tucks behind Jen. Drone gonna spot. Nobody. ISO sitting backside. This is a 3-man sight hold. This could be bad for Roshep 3 unless Reefy finds an opening pick here. Oh, and Liquid not finding anybody. And Reefy getting picked out by Frosty. Frosty getting traded out by Quackers. Strong side hold. 4v4. Defenders are holding the strong. Odin coming down. And Strix has to pick. He gets traded out by Sarabin. The big op once again. And Quackers has to trade out to Liquid. And Sarabin with another huge op kill onto the chamber. 1v3 and gets traded out by Quackers. Oh my god. They need to kill this op or they just keep losing round after round. Amazing gameplay by Sarabin. You know, this op is the difference maker. If they cannot kill this op, isolate this op, then it's doomed. You know, they have an ISO, they have a Reyna blind. They have all the use they need to possibly get this op offline. And let's see, with the ISO ult online now, can they turn this around and make it 5-2? Looks like another 5-man A. Reyna maybe finding an opening mid here. Leafy scaling up. They're wary of the smoke, but... Oh, and an opening pick from Ross X with an op of their own. Can he find another? Looking through A main here. Dark gonna go. What a Sarabin gets another pick onto the lurking Reyna. The ops are making the difference for both teams here. Finding these opening picks, turning into a 4v4. And Roshep 3 does not waver. Oh, and they're trying to exit onto A! But they're picked at Sarabin with the amazing trade with the op. Pulling out the ult here. Gonna find nobody. 3 members of Roshep 2 ready on site. Frosty gonna miss his shots! And the Sarabin's op once again finds another pick. Taking down Roshep 2's op here. Santos is coming out. Can he find another op kill? Springs goes wide and kills another! Oh my god! Sarabin, you are too nasty with this op. And shutting down another round for Roshep 2. I think it's time to bust out the ISO ult. It might be their only crutch in getting them a foot into this game. This op is just too insane. So we got a chamber start towards B this round, trying to find an early pick B main, but once again, Roshep 3 shows no interest in taking any B main space. Knife going real high here, maybe you're not going to find anybody. And yeah, does not find the Omen, does not find the ISO. Smoke comes out early. We got 4 stacked towards A. They know Roshep 3 loves hitting A. Reyna ulted, sitting close to the smoke. Dark gonna go far, not gonna find anybody. Good shot. Heard 2 people at least. And once again, they got him. Deadlock, upping flank. 4 members skilling up A here. Jet getting close. Could be a duel between Strix and Reefy Weefy. Sees Quacker's belt. Wins the 1. And gets out now. 5v4. 4v4 equalized by Quartzies. Dash popped. Ready entry flash going out. Not going to spot anybody. ISO shield popped. 4 members of Roshep 2 ready to retake from main. ISO ult coming out.
Spike planted.
Frosty versus... Oh, and Wackya wins the ISO ult! Strix Getting another trade. Strix good for 3. Reef Weefy gets another. 2v1. Gets another. Reef Weefy 1v1. Can he save his team? Finds the wallbang. Dashes away. He dropped. Oh! And Reefy Weepy with a 1v3 clutch to save his team and to deny Roshep 2 from winning a second round. Roshep 3 is just, their game is completely in their hands. Roshep 2 doesn't know what they're doing. They're not taking advantage of this flank. They're not shutting down this op. Roshep 3, everything is in their favor. Seraven back on the op here after losing it last round.
Over there.
Gonna look for an op towards mid here. This is their first time they haven't sent 5 towards A. Maybe you can find this pick on the Strix here, holding top boiler. Smoke coming out early on A. It looks like RS2 is already aware of this hit, sending 3 players and having the chamber anchor. Op not gonna find any value mid yet. Strix
Here.
gonna match the op mid. Bells up in tube. Oh! This could be the greatest timing. Strix on the flank. But the op is in kitchen. And I pick him up from Reefy Weefy onto Psychishi. And Strix not finding the pick on the Quartzes. A free kill denied. He's gonna walk into the chamber. Look at the map. Oh! And
Spike
Chamber
down
finding the
B.
pick, and that's bombed down towards B in the Chamber's hands. Can he find another? Up! Up shot goes wild! Does not find one. That's a shield down. Net going out. Shorty in hand. Can he find one with the shorty? Seraven. Shorty out.
30 seconds.
Finds one with the shorty! Another up shot.
Last player standing.
Duel going Reefy Weefy's way. Teammate. Can they close on the ISO? And the ISO is taken down by Reefy Weefy. What incredible map play from the side of Roshep 3. The op online, timings are in a through tube, gets into their spawn, finds an easy pick, and unfortunately Strix cannot match that lurk. Makes into the spawn and whiffs on the easy kill on Quartzes and does not equalize the round for them.
The teleport's ready.
Knife gonna go high here. Looks like Deadlock's still opting to play towards A main with the rest of the team. Knife gets broken. Jet scaling out. I think the dash is popped too early here. No more dash for Jet. Get Omen and ISO playing on site. Smoke's coming out. Killed. Flash. Omen's flash. Wallbang to the box and a one tap from Frosty. Quick revive with the KO there. Retreating back to screens here. Ready for a retake. Sova on the flank. Maybe he can make a hero play with the Phantom. And an op kill coming out onto Quackers. Frosty with another one tap. 4v3 in favor of Roshep 2. Could this be the round they need? Psychishi on the flank. Spots an easy kill. And goes one. Can they get another? ISO, 20 HP, sitting B main. One on bomb. Gets one kill, 1v1. Do they have the time? Slow walk comes out now. Psychishi, sitting main. No time, crosses. Will the 1v1 be won at least? And does not find the pick. Psychishi down and Quartz is dead to the bomb. But that's a win for Roshep 3 nonetheless. 9-1. Incredible gameplay I'm seeing from Roshep 3 right now. Their map play, their gunfights. Even the big hero play from the ISO and Chamber on site was not enough to turn the tides for Roshep 2 to finally take a second round off of Roshep 3. Roshep 3 once again, not a big fan of B I'm seeing here. Looking for another default towards A. 5-man A. When will Roshep 2 recognize this pattern and take advantage of it? Gonna scan 2 hostiles on site. Right towards screens here. Reefy not popping the dash too early this time. Rossax gonna find one. Does not get the kill. And gets killed by Reefy Weefy. on the entry now. And does not clear 410 and gets killed by Strix. I saw it this week here. Gets traded out by Quartzies. Can Strix find one to save his team? Gets one. Has no dismiss. Has to find another.
Planted.
Will Strix swing left? Maybe find another kill. All three towards main here. Sova on the flank. Strix has to make a play here. 27 HP. So clear something. Up by Seraven! The big op! Opt again by Seraven! Molly coming out. Paranoia coming out. Can Liquid clutch this round and win it for Roshep 2.
Cover going out.
Smoke coming out high. TP onto bomb. Fake TP. Time's ticking down. It gets killed by Wakia! And that's 10-1 in favor of Roshep 3.
Last round before the switch.
Spend wisely or spend foolishly. Just spend.
Now remember, both teams have 2 timeouts, 1 timeout per half, and 1 extra one in overtime. If I were Roshep 2, I would call a timeout. I would think, has this team gone B? Has this team lurked mid? They should be filling these openings, right? 5A main every round. It's looking strong for them, but it's a strategy that can be flawed.
Get out of my way.
Knife coming out from Leafy. Can it be big this time? So they have 4 stacked on site here. Soba watching mid. Op on Leafy's hands this time. Finds a pick onto RSX. Does not find a knife kill. Almost gets one. That level. Going blind. Gets Lorena. Leafy pushing in the spawn here. Past the wall. Waiting for the ISO. Frosty gets a pick on Wakia there. Oh, it's the Jet. He has an op. Pull to shorty, break the shield. And does not find one. Good ult from Frosty there. Frosty ready to retake. Flash coming out. Gets a pick onto Quackers. Ult coming out from flank here. But they're gonna find him. But will this stall enough time for the defuse? One jail. Nice one-way coming out. But then can they stall enough time? Frosty looking for an ace here. No more time. Psychishi not finding the kill. And Frosty gets the ace. But it's not enough to win the round. Psychishi is not finding these crucial kills to turn around. Flanking every round but not getting one.
Switching sides.
Switching sides now. Roshep 2 needs to get 12 more rounds to look for a chance to win this game. But Roshep 3 only needs 2 more rounds. It is a new half. And while I do believe Icebox to be defender-sided, maybe this could be a turning point for Roshep 2. Looks like Roshep 2 is looking for a heavy B start here with their Sova, maybe fake darting A. Deadlock, Seraven, the opera from the attack half, is looking for an aggressive wall here. Just a wall towards B main. All 4 members committed to breaking it. Already pulling a rotate off a KO from A. Seraven, are they ready for this push? Peek out, gonna find 1, gonna find 2! Can they find another? TP'd away. Net, gonna be big. Gets another! 3 for Seraven. Quartz is finding another pick on the Omen. Sova coming late B main here. Into the jaws of a strong Roshep 3 hold, getting orb. Dart, can this guy nobody? And a 4K for Seraven. What an amazing hold. A 1v3 yellow standoff from Seraven there. Bring us to match point. 12-1 in favor of Roshep 3. And the Odin coming out here from Seraven. Wow. This hold is going to be deadly. Looks like Roshep 2 is opting for a strong A main here.
Listening.
Going into a, once again, strong Roshep 3 hold, though. There's 2 playing on A and a fast rotate playing Boiler. Stinger's out. Gonna take the force up. And an opening pick from Frosty, killing Reefy Weefy, top pipes. Flash coming out, just Omen on site. Can Omen equalize the round? Saves out for his team. Goes in the smoke, finds 1, kills Strix. Done with their life. Spams another. Gets another pick on the Liquid. Wacky up for good for 2. Forces gets another pick on the Ross X. Quackers on the flank here.
One enemy
Pick
remaining.
on a Frosty. This could be it. Can Saikishi save the game? Find one. Kills one. Quackers. And that's it. 13-1 for Roshep 3. Winning the Civil War against Roshep 2 to end the game. Wow. That was incredible. Amazing gameplay from the side of Roshep 3. Honestly, the op on the deadlock, amazing. The 1v3 hold from Seraven on yellow, amazing. 21-3. Great gameplay from Roshep 3 here. They understood that A main was an easy fight for them, and they capitalized off of that. Won everything they needed to, won all their fights, found the op picks, and they worked Roshep 2. They read them like a book, and they closed the series out 13-1. Incredible gameplay from them. Campus Clash playoffs. We got a exciting matchup here of Hades versus 6 Asian Men. This is the second map. The first map went in favor of 6 Asian Men of a score of 13-9. So as we get into the second map here, hopefully we can see a comeback from Hades. So we got Hades on the attacker side here. We got DYS Bumbo. Sorry, not on the attacker side. On the defender side, we got Etona, MI2 Uena, EDG, ZMGJ Kankang, the real one from EDG. We got Aura, Reora, and Sphase. Those are the Hades players. And then for 6 Asian Men, we got DYS Bumbo, Titan, KMB, Zoivan, and I Love Cars. Got an exciting matchup going on here. Maybe a Teo coming out from Hades. Interesting, I've never seen a Teo on Icebox before. And it looks like for 6 Asian Men, we're just going to see the standard comp, but they're not all hovered yet. So as we get into this match, these comps are just going to reveal themselves a little bit more, and we'll have an idea of what we're going to be looking at when we get into the game. Silva coming out from DYS Bumbo. And I making a prediction. This last one is either a Sage, an Omen, maybe. Oh, a KO! They're opting for the double initiator here. No Reyna, no ego picks. It's got the single duelist going on here. Both teams have actual solid comps. These are comps that you would see in BCT, and oh, it looks like they're swapping the Viper for a Brimstone. Looks like it's going to be locked in here. Back to the Viper. Both comps locked in. Going to be running Viper as single controller for 600 Men, and then a double controller comp for Hades. So we got a mirror jet on Duelist, but these are quite different. Got a single Sage as the Sentinel for Hades. Not a lot of map control going on there. You can't really watch the 2 walk up or have the mid walk up covered with the turret, but Sage can still be strong in the right hands, so I'm excited to see what we're going to look at today. Coming here with the Sheriff buy from the Kan on the defense side. I'm just looking at what 6 Asian Men wants to do for their pistol round. As you can see, we got a 4 ghost buy for 6 Asian Men here as they move towards A. Have a lineup coming out from the Viper for the mid orb. Very nice lurk. Okay, just sitting in spawn, maybe looking for a molly lineup to break the default orb. As they push up into A main here, trying to take some space, we have Jet just trying to find some info there, seeing nobody, running back to A. A pistol round is not really common to have a fake or a look like that, it's just better to fully commit onto sight. Dart coming out, flash coming out here, shoots the smoke, Paranoia gonna hit the Jet. Sova's through the wall, even cross. Jet's in sight. Omen about to take a fight. Tejo fighting on 3 blocks. That's 3 kills going the way of 6 Asian men. KK responding back with a hell of a headshot from mid. Gonna be a 2v4 retake for retake for Hades here. Jet full HP from Sheriff. Gonna be Rafters. As they're a bit disjointed here. We have Zoivan playing on top 410, watching the screens walk out. Jet drops sight. Can he find a headshot? Finds a nice headshot on I Love Cars and lifts up KO just a little bit. Sve's gonna find another pick here. Another kill! Can he find the last one? And finds the last one to the 4K for Kankan. Oh my god, the 2v4 retake onto 6 Asian men. They just get completely shut down by this hero Sheriff by. What a crazy round. And that's the pistol round going in the favor of Hades. I'd love to see the skilled like gameplay here. They took a slow first pistol round. They exploded onto sight, took many duels, ended up in a 2v4, and somehow the 2 players on Hades were able to crawl back and take the victory for themselves. And these are the 2 players that were paired together on B alone, showing the insane synergy they developed over the season so far. Good Viper walking up, no orb. Maybe gets spotted by the Sage here. Gets taken out by the Outlaw, and another responding pick from I Love Cars, killing the Jets. A slow push towards A here. Hades is convinced they're going B. They have strong B hold and an Omen towards mid, but 600 men, they're up towards A. Let's take on the site. Maybe they can get bombed down for the money. This retake begins now.
Spike planted.
Hades moving towards CT here. 6 men playing on site, ready for this retake. Outlaw shot coming out. Not gonna find a pick with the classic. KNB still on site here, trying to find a pick. Gets one right click. Gets taken down.
Remaining.
Marshall in the hands of I Love Cars. And taken down by Darius Bumble and the Thrifty to respond on the 4K in the pistol round. 1-1. That's a hell of a response from 6 Asian men, taking back the round that they just lost. Looks like we're gonna maybe have a strong A take here. Taking the space A main, you know, denying that mid info is crucial to win this attack for 6 Asian men. They're gonna have Sage defaulting the mid wall here. Maybe just do deny the info.
Wall raised.
Get a wall there. Alamba going down. They have stacked 3 towards A. I'm gonna play the head glitch angle. Maybe gonna find one. Spots a player. Doesn't go for the kill. Omen hiding in the smoke. Will the drone find him? Not gonna spot the Omen. KMB getting a pick on Kankan. And now 6 man rotates after finding that pick. Hades Viper player might have an idea that they're rotating. Already going back towards kitchen here. Titan going up, clearing all the close angles. Trying to find anybody lurking on site. It's phase. Maybe for a good angle to Titan here. Not gonna find the kill.
Knife deployed.
Knife coming out. Gonna get that Viper.
One suppressed.
And a nice kill from KNB.
Gun here.
Top yellow. Trying to find any players peeking out. Not finding the Viper. Itona. Top side.
Here.
KNB with another good one. With a 4th. Can he get the ace? And an ace coming up from KNB to completely shut down the round for Hades, and a flawless as well. KNB single-handedly taking down all 5 members of Hades. What a shutdown. Honestly, these teams are so skilled, and seeing the individual talent in each player is just so fascinating to see in a high school level competition. Minimal celebration here, you know, KB's just sitting there, knife out. Not really too concerned that he just aced and destroyed Hades. We got a stronger A start here. Gonna get spotted by that dart. Pushed off the pipe angle. Joe's gonna come out. Maybe gonna see the Omen here playing 410. Omen gets spotted here, doesn't see the Jet. Ult comes out. Dry ulting. Not gonna find anybody. Omen sitting Jen. Maybe he's good for one. Sees Jet dash on. Gets traded out. KMB good for two. Two more players rotating from CT. Gonna spot the KO. Gets the pick on. 1 HP Jet. Tucked. Can they find this kill? With the flank from Sova mid. And Jet swings out.
Last player standing.
Getting one. Traded out by Zoidberg. There's a Sova mid. Gonna find that easy kill onto Aura. Close out the round for 6 Asian men. That's the problem with running Sage on Icebox. If you have a Sage, you can't have the turret watching the walk up, you can't have the turret watching the tube walk up, you have very little map control, because once that wall breaks down mid, they're just going to lurk up on you, and that's exactly what happened. The Sova took advantage of the timing, found the Sage, and found that flank. We're going to have a 4 towards A here. They're anticipating a strong A hit. I mean, a strong B hit, but I think they've misread it. They have 4 players towards A and onto a single Teo site.
Get out of my way.
Jack gonna pop the knives coming out here. Not gonna spawn any players. Hades still clueless as to what they're doing. Wall coming out on A. That gives them kind of an idea of where they're going. Hades. About to start the retake now. Smoke's coming out. Flash popping above sight. Not gonna find a pick. Shot from heaven. KB's gonna find one. Going up. Maybe he can find another pick. Gonna find one more from Kankan. Find another one from Titan. Oh, and traded up my space from CT with a Sheriff. And the Marshal's deadly. He's gonna find 2 more. Misses on the bot. Rifles down, A main. Do they have the time to finish up this retake? Or can they get guns and run away? Missed shots from his phase, not killing the Killjoy. And they're gonna get away with their guns.
One enemy remaining.
And the whips are coming out! The kill's no good! But the round is still in favor for 6 Asian men. Timeout on the side of Etona. So as we see, the reason 6 Asian men is winning these early rounds is because they simply have the better map control. The Killjoy is such a groundbreaker for this comp. The Sage is simply not taking enough space, and Hades is not capitalizing over the space that 6 Asian men is not taking. As you can see here with this comp, Sage is walling mid, and that's a good stall for maybe about 20 seconds. But once we get past that, there's no more map control coming from the side of Hades. They have the Viper wall, they have the Viper orb, but that's not a brick wall. 6 Asian men, they have the turret, they have the alarm bot, they have the mollies for stall. These are huge, like, meta-changing, game-changing util that will assist them in winning these rounds. And as well, they have KNB, who's feeling it right now. 10-4, going in there, headshotting everybody. It's not looking too good for Hades so far. So we're going to have another default start towards A for 6 Asian men. Gonna throw out that default orb just to keep that mid control on their side. Targeting clear close here. Gets instantly shot. And the early pick onto the Jet. KMB is already dead. Viper walking down tube here. Finds Titan. And that's an early pick and the spike down. That's a 5v3 favor of Hades. Well, coming down, they're gonna really commit to taking the spike here. Zoidberg watching the top angle, watching any crossers. They really want to keep the spike under their control. Impossible to take right now.
Alarm bot out.
Or maybe gonna get into this smoke here. Flash coming out. No one's gonna play off of that. Look at Bumbo. He's looking up on the B, and he gets found by Can. Dead with the op. Tona in the smoke. Maybe gonna find one. Gets traded out by.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, and Aura's good for 3. He's good for another, and he gets another. The 4K for Aura. The mid lockdown. I take back everything I said. That mid control's too good. The Sage makes it work. A default towards 6 Asian men here. They really do not like going B. The scanning, they're pinging on the map as you guys can see. All the clear angles that need to be cleared next time. Dart shot close. On this aggressive angle pipes here, looking for a free kill. And he finds one on the Titan. That spike down as well. Op shots going wild from Can. Not gonna find a pick. All coming out. Misses his shot on K and B. Does not find another. Double playing up close here in the smoke. Soybean, they're trying to find this op, but they cannot get him. Etona on a super aggressive angle here. Trying to make the hero play to make the difference. Sees a gun on pipes. Esmo going really far. Trying to sell this rotate here. But they're going to re-hit A. They have so much info B, it's just so clear.
Toxin screen down.
All missiles away.
At holding this mid line. Making sure no one walks up here. 30 seconds on the clock.
30
What is 6
seconds
Asian men
left.
gonna do? Wall's coming up, Dart coming out. KMB's ready to entry. Can he find one? Coming down. Takes down Mituena. Omen ult cancelled. Neck and neck. They're right next to each other. But it just matters who pulls the trigger first. Knives are popped. Coming out. Is he gonna find KMB? Misses his knives and traded out by Etona. Etona traded out by Dumbo.
Last player standing.
And I Love Cars killing Space and Aura. Taking down Dumbo. And that's everybody dead within 5 seconds. That's been the fastest retake denial I have ever seen. 12 and 6 for Dumbo here. He's really finding his opening picks for 6 Asian men and giving them these opportunities. But I'm seeing a lot of untouched space here on B. This B main could be contested and they could push the Sage off the line. And that could make rounds that much easier to win for 6 Asian men. Once again, they're going to default towards A here.
Alarm bot out.
With the alarm bot mid. Baby Kate is going to lurk up. They have Jet deep on B. So, and KMB is going to get taken out early from Mituena.
Two suppressed.
Nice in the spot 2 on site. Gonna pop the KO ult here. And he's in. Deep on site. On a green box here. But Dumbo not gonna clear bottom site here.
Spike planted.
Spikes down. Mituena still on site. Not fully cleared out. Dumbo trying to find some chip damage of his shock darts. Gonna hit Omen a little bit. Actually coming out. They're on bomb. Can they stick it? No. Mollied off. KJO coming through. Trying to push them off the bomb. 2v4 on site. If they don't break this ult, they lose. Titan taken down by Svenna. I Love Cards holding down the line.
Caught one.
Successfully stalled. The Tain's 1. He knows 2 are on site. But can he stop this defusal? 1 on the bomb. Takes down Can. Kills the diffuser. And the last one's too late.
Clutch.
That's another round in favor of 6 Asian men. 6-2. They had that retake in their hands. It was a 4v2 and they still fumbled it. What a clutch util usage and shots from I Love Cars here. Hades is not clear on what they're going to do to adapt to the strong 6 Asian men A control. They're gonna opt to send 3 towards B here, but I don't think that's what they need to win this game. Dart's gonna come out. A, they're not gonna scan anybody. I love cars.
Placing alarm bot.
Maybe looking for an opening mid. Kane B gonna try and lurk up B now. They're gonna take all this yellow space for free. Itona holding the higher angle. Not gonna watch this walkout here. As KMP makes his way onto site. Wall's coming through. Hades knows. Itona, flash ready. Flashes. Gonna hit K and B. Missile off the bomb. Zoidman gonna find an opening pick here. Look at Bumbo. He's in position to get a kill. And misses a kill in Can. Tide has to clean up for him. Phase dropping on the Sova. Not gonna find that pick there. M2-1 dropping over to the straight, does not find the pick. Bumbo shooting them out of the air like they're birds. He's duck hunting. That's another round for 6 Asian men. Six Asian men is going to start towards a strong A this round. So that works. Gonna pre-fire this dart so the Omen can walk up here. Might be an aggressive play coming out from Hades. This could be what they need to win this game. Drone gonna come out. Spots the Omen. Will they kill this jet? Oh, they get to pick 410 and traded up by KNB. Omen TV is on site. Is killed by Zoivan. M2 alone on site. KNB in. Not gonna clear backside just yet. Once again, I've seen this angle once too many times. They're right next to each other. But will they clear it?
Weapon here. There.
They're not gonna. Oh. And he gets cleared and he full swings it and gets the kill. Spike going down in the Viper pit. Gets scanned out. Not gonna get spammed. Zoivan actually gets a kill of himself.
Last player standing.
Bumble equalizes, killing Mantuana. 1v2. Can Org win this for his team? Rez is available. You're gonna see the 2 main players.
Barrier
Wall coming out. This could be good.
no charges.
Sticking. Not sticking to the ult. KJ close to the wall. They have to run through, and there's a gap in the wall! And I Love Cards instantly sees that, swings through, and wins the round for 6 Asian men. This is a massacre for 6 Asian men on Hades. I think Hades is just simply not taking this map control that they need. This B main is free every round, and they're choosing not to flank. Maybe kill this KJ, maybe double swing him. They're choosing not to take this control. And they're letting this game slip out of their hands. We have just a regular default here for 6 Asian men. Knives coming out from KMB here. Flash coming. Not gonna spot anybody. Knifing close. Gonna get the Jet and the Sage. They're gonna go way out of the map. Not gonna spot anybody.
Grenade out.
Just getting the orb here for I Love Cars. But they're stacked towards B, and look where 6 Asian men are. KMB gonna find the opening pick on Itona. Tejo not gonna realize any. KMB gets another pick. Can he find another on the Viper? And one taps the Viper from across the map. Oh my god! It gets traded out by Can. And the knife kill from Bumbo! Oh my god, and 6 Asian men are just demolishing Hades! They don't stand a chance!
Last round in the half.
KMB, this is KMB's playground! This could be the redeeming round for Hades here. The 3-9 is actually winnable. This could be the make it or break it round for Hades. 6 Asian men opting for a strong A this round. Viper throwing his regular orb, of course. They're putting the Sage towards A this time instead of B.
Revealing area.
Dark, we're not gonna scan close. Not gonna scan the Omer Natejo. Okay, we're gonna scan that Silva, canceling the drone. And he TP's right into K and B, and K gets a free kill!
Spike down.
4v2. They
Last
out-traded
player
them. It's just
standing.
Bumble left alive now.
I have
4v1.
the spike.
Can he find the clutch that his team needs? Getting the kill on the Aura! Denying the res! 1v1 on site. 2 players flanking. Not gonna find him. Actually, obstacle B here. This is the best place so far, and 6 men, they're late to it. Decides to plan open here. 6 men do a triple retake through mid here.
Spike planted.
Not gonna find where the bomb's planted. Jay's like, he crosses. Not gonna find one.
Scanning ahead.
Oh, and he gets 2 with a crazy double kill on Orange. And now it's a 1v1. Can versus Bumbo. And he gets denied the clutch from Can. That's CN's #1 player, EDG's #1 player, denying the clutch. They give it 3-9 for Hades, giving them a breathing chance against 6 Asian men.
Switching sides.
And now we are switching sides. Hades gets their chance at attack now. Maybe they can redeem themselves on this half. That clutch was almost there, and you can just see the mechanical talent coming out of these players here. And as I was talking about earlier, you can see this turret mid here. It's just so broken at controlling that entire section of the map. Both teams are gonna opt for the default orb mid, just to deny as much info as they can. Missing the Sova here, and I think the Sova is a crucial part of info on Icebox. Instant pop of the orb. Etona taking that 1v1, taking down Titan! And KMB not finding that trade, actually getting missiled out. Now he's down to half HP, getting killed by Can. Can scaling maze. Get up by the pick on Bumbo from M2Ana! And now it's a 5v2 retake in favor of Hades. I love Cars and Zoiven. 2v5. Can they do it? Look at all this map control that Hades has. Holding the screen. Can ready for any angle that comes out. So I'm walking on the smoke. Gonna sit down Can.
Last player standing.
Aura taking down I love Cards and Etona denying the retake. 4-6 Asian men. That's 4-9. A round 1 for Hades. This is a major clapback from Hades. These are the rounds they need. 4-9, this is extremely winnable. So we have a standard default coming out here from Hades. Not looking to take any risks or fall into any trap plays. But 6 Asian men's gonna opt for a 4B stack here. Hades wants to take a strong B. Titan's falling off. Maybe looking for a right click kill. He's gonna drop down. Dash is yellow. Not gonna find that pick. Oh, and he gets taken down. 5v3 for Hades. Numbers are in their favor. Can noise baiting for his team. And look at the map. They have 3 players on B, but they're going A. And they're clueless. They're still reclearing. And now Aspecus taps. They're on their way back. Sage taking an aggressive angle here. Tucked under rafters. Slowly reclearing mid. This Jet's late. Could be timed by the KO. Here's the KJ. Waits for the angle. He's not going up. And finds a pick onto I Love Cars. The Viper's aware, but goes over the wall. M2Ana killing Titan. Zoiven. Knife out. Right click. Can he find this kill? Kills Can. Gets a Bulldog. And gets traded back out by Aura to win the round for Hades. 5-9. 6 Asian men are definitely feeling the pressure now. These rounds are coming back to them, but this could be the round to end Hades' chances of coming back. Can be taking an aggressive position here. Maybe trying to hide from the Viper wall, trying to find an easy pick. Look at that stun lineup. Wall coming out here. KMB gonna try and hide from all the util. Maybe trying to pick on the M2. That's spiked down.
Spike down A.
Shone's not gonna spot anybody. Gonna find the jet. Can't catch this.
Right here.
KMB not gonna find another pick here. In. Looking for the flank kill. Etona. Finds one, does not find another, gets traded out by Etona. 6 Asian men look for a rotate here, but they're spotted. They know. They're ready for this defense. Walking up on the B long here. Bumbo, ready. Here's all 3 players.
Revealing area.
Could go for a spam. Has 1 shock available. Blinded. 6 the bomb. 3v4. 6 Asian men are ready for this retake. They have 4 players alive. No Viper wall for both teams. Can not gonna find one. KMB getting taken out. Spaze.
Last player
Bumbo.
standing.
Spaze gets taken out by I Love Cars, and the retake's too clean. 2 for 2, but the trading is just better on 6 Asian men.
Oh, no, you don't deserve my inventions. Placing sentry.
Scanning ahead. Level heads until we're home, yes? Good.
That's 5-10 for 6 Asian men, and they denied the bonus round win from Hades. 5-10 now. Still a very close game. Only 3 rounds to go for 6 Asian men. But can Hades crawl back? Stun lineup coming out from the Teo here. Actually lands Raptors. It prevents the peek there. But KMB playing the jump up. Looking for the kill in this Teo here. Can he get one? And finds a kill into M2N, denying their initiator. Aura coming up close, trying to find this trade. Can up on top. Aura finding that kill. Can he find another? Gets traded up by I Love Cars. Can. Whipping. Now finding one. KMB finding that kill. Gets traded out. Flash coming out from top screens. Titan hiding in the smoke.
1 enemy remaining.
Titan getting traded out by
Last
Etona.
player
1v1.
standing.
Etona very low. Gonna opt to ult over on a B. But he has a nano swarm ready.
Spike planted.
20 HP, 2 smokes and 2 TPs. Can Etona win this for his team? Both players on a full buy. Love Cars hastily clearing all of B long with his classic out. Not even pulling out his rifle. Etona, ready for this. Sees him. Misses his shot. He's 1 HP. Love Cars with the right click ready. Sticking the bomb. Oh, he didn't stick it.
Imagine if I died.
And now he's ready.
Now. So funny.
And he gets the defuse! And Etona with the failed clutch for his team.
Feel the strain.
I Love Cars gets the defuse and turns the score 5-11. Oh, how heartbreaking that must feel. Hades once again looking for a default towards A. Gonna throw this stun, but I don't think it's getting any value here. They're even pinging where it lands too.
By any means necessary.
Quite literally reading them like a book. Actually, not going to stun, can just missile the defaults instead. Or maybe looking for a 1v1 here. Gonna get spotted out by the KO. As it goes back. Maybe ready for a 1v1. Not gonna spot this KO out. Get spotted by the jump spot. 6 Asian men already rotating over. They know the stack's not A. Get spotted again by Titan.
Barrier created.
Wall coming through to secure the plant. Titan with the judge, killed by Zoiven.
Spike planted.
And Titan with the judge is too big.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Zoiven with the one tap on the updrafted Jet. Can you win this? Kill Zoiven. And it's traded out by I Love Cars. Incredible shots from Zoiven to deny the
Come
hits.
here.
And that's another round for 6
Match
Asian men.
point.
5 to 12 now. Match point. Can they close it out and end map 2 right here?
Placing sentry.
Hades looking for a full-on B hit here. Pinging all of back sight. They know what needs to be cleared. Viper, not even gonna orb mid this round. Can't afford it. Sun gonna come out. Not gonna find anybody. Jet actually opting across the rope here. City Pipe's looking for an early pick. Maybe he can find M2 once again. There's one close under. Can KMB find the pick? KMB gets killed by Space! He's cleared out! Dash out under. Ult coming through. Can playing in the Viper ult. Gonna find Zoiven! Denying that ult, denying that backspace.
Last player standing.
And Titan is killed! The fast hit is all they needed. They ran over 6 men's defense and just completely destroyed them. And that aggressive Raptor plays by KMB was just not the call. He gets instantly cleared out and killed. And once again, they're looking for another hit towards A here. They can finally afford the orb to deny that B information. But as you can see, 6 men's preparing for a B hit. They're stacking towards B. And they're not getting this Jet with the op. Knives are going to be popped here. Stun's going to hit nobody. Early smoke to deny information. Gonna see the Jet hop up in pipes. Not gonna find anybody with the updraft. Can. Working close. Maybe gonna find this Viper. Sees Viper, dashes out. Viper, volley going wild.
Spike down.
Gonna kill Itona through the smoke. Can't find another. Sage. Bucky coming out. Does not find anybody. Space.
You will
Feeling to kill this Viper.
Enemy remaining.
Can. Going wild. Gets killed by a Marshall. Traded out. And 7-12. M2 close out the round. Hades is crawling back. They're thirsty for this win. They will not give it to them easily. Once again, they're looking for towards another heavy A fight. And 6 Asian men is stacking towards B once again, predicting a B hit, but every round they're wrong. And this stun, once again, gonna find no value because no one plays Rafters. KMB gonna find the opening op pick on a Can, killing their top frag. So gonna find an opening on an Aura. Gonna get traded out by Itona. 3v4. Titan taking up this mid space here. Gonna fill in the gap. M2 wary of this lurk. Gonna re-clear Titan here. Is Titan aware of this? Good for one. Gets traded out. Itona. And they move back towards A. Itona's face here. Big controllers for the side of Hades. They're pushing right into this op. Can they clear him out and can they take this site? Can they peek now? Itona barely missing the op and gets wall banged. KMB not finding a kill, not hitting a shot. Close on the smoke.
One
Right click out.
enemy
Right clicks Itona. Can he win the game?
Spike down.
Kill my
A.
Space. And he kills Space to deny the plant.
Defenders
And the
win.
second map goes in favor of 6 Asian men, 13-7. What incredible gameplay from both teams. Hades almost crawling back from a 9-3 deficit to 7-13. Unfortunately denied from the raw mechanics and game sense of 6 Asian Men. And now they lead the series 2-0. Hades will have to perform a reverse sweep to even have a chance of winning this series. To win the series at all. Now. Alright. That's there are. All swap sides. Asian Men lead the series 2-0 currently. And as we see there on the left side now, starting defenders, we are on Pearl. 6 Asian Men going for more traditional comp here with the Vise, Astra. Got the Jet and the Reyna, but I think they're just feeling really confident right now. And then Hades opting for a more ranked style comp. They got the Gecko, Chamber, Viper, Omen, Jet. No Astra for this team, but we'll see if they make it work. So even hovering the Waylay, are we going to see a Waylay in this Campus Clash? Fortunately not. We're going to see the Reyna come out here. As we see a Chamber from both teams. KNB and Kankan both on Jet once again. Seeing who can Jet diff the other. And Etona and Titan on Chamber respectively. These are the two carries of their teams last game, and we'll see if they can diff each other and make the difference for their team to maybe either close out the series or crawl back. Hades looking for a pistol round B here. Their Viper lining up the wall, having his teammates ping for him.
That's a good spot.
We got Titan taking an aggressive angle here. Gonna peek into 4 people. Let's see if he can pull it off. He hears 4 people. Maybe he can find one. Does not find one. Gets one tapped by Kankan. Shut down. It's an easy pick for them as they fight through. Flash gonna come out. Gonna find one. KMB gonna get dinked. Killed. Zoivan finding the trade. Bumble finding 2 more trades. That's a 2v3 already, and the Viper's still late mid, not finding the lurk. And M2-1's gonna get finished off. And Aura is still on this lurk here. And not even 20 seconds into the round, everybody is dead on the side of Hades.
I'll find you.
I coming out here, not gonna spot Aura. As they move more towards flank and main here, not gonna expect this flank coming out from street. Cars still cautious, watching heaven here. Wall comes up, gonna be able to walk out. Goes for the wall, not spotted just yet. And is 1 tapped, 2 tapped by I Love Cars. And what an insane retake from 6 Asian men with the double kill from Bumbo, taking back the site even after finding that opening pick on a Titan. That just goes to show how strong the retake is from 6 Asian men and how much they are mechanically just overpowering Hades. Etona gonna start his lurk towards mid here while his team goes strong A. Titan maybe trying to find a pick with the Outlaw. Not gonna find that chamber, gets picked off by Etona, and the Outlaw is now in the hands of Hades. Or not. Or finding the pick with the Frenzy. And Bumble gonna pick up Art here. Maybe trying to find one. Finds one. Kills M2-1. Backs off. Art is now in the hands of Hades. Bumble isolated on site here. Gonna find at least one player towards Art. The Outlaw's gonna find Cars. And Hades just runs over the site. Completely upsetting the hold of 6 Asian men. Zoivan, 1v3 clutch, has a Bulldog. But look what they have. They have an Outlaw, 2 Bulldogs. It's looking dicey for Zoivan. And what an insane post-spawn they have going on here. They have Aura sitting on default and a double up main with a jiggle. Zoivan gonna make his way back on site. Spots the bomb. Not gonna spot any players though. And Aura peeks out, finding him. And he has double spawn by Etona and Aura. And there's the Thrifty for Hades. And these are the rounds we see in a matchup like Hades versus 6 Asian men. With each player is so mechanically gifted, any upset could be made at any moment. Viper gonna come out mid there to deny that information. The same wall that got Titan killed last round. They're gonna start 4 towards B here, predicting a B hit. But 6 Asian men, they want to take A. Spotting the Reyna on site. Reyna's gonna back off here. Playing for retake. As smokes come out,
Cover going up.
they're ready to storm on site. Jets on, Can. Deep back CT now. Ready for this fade to come on site. Finds the pick on a fade. Omen, killing K and B. Ready for the chamber. Finds the chamber, sitting art. Can Joven find one? Finds a kill on a Can.
Concealment.
Or what the frenzy? Not gonna find one. Etona with a Vandal, sitting art. The discipline from Hades is just incredible. Sitting main. The
Last
lockdown.
player standing.
Soyvin. Not gonna find this pick on the space just yet. And he gets killed by Etona. And that's a round for Hades against the eco of 6 Asian men.
Checking the situation. About there.
One thing that's intriguing me is the difference of play I'm seeing here from Hades. They went from kind of not understanding the map space to really playing disciplined and taking like what 6 Asian men is giving up. This is a completely different team than I've seen in the past map. Titan looking for an aggressive play here. Gonna sit outside of the wall. Doesn't spot the Viper walking down. TP's out. And Zoyvin getting picked off by Can like that. That's a death you don't want to add. Moving back towards mid once they find that opening pick. Titan wary of this mid angle. Hades playing super slow. Working this map. Recalling A main.
Shadows trapped.
Smoke's coming out now. Fade closing the smoke. Maybe we can find one pick. Finds to go in the smoke and gets the trade.
Spike down A.
Aura with a pick towards Art here.
One enemy.
Kills K and B. 4v1. I love cars. Can he win this?
Spike planted.
And he opts to save instead as their economy is in shambles. The two carries, Titan 0-4, K and B 0-4-2. Just not getting the picks they need to get to win these rounds. Can is just heating up, 6-3, demolishing the defense. And Etona is finding the picks he needs to get. Etona searching for this saving Asha right now. Gonna get heard by I Love Cars sitting in street. Maybe he gets an easy exit frag here. And is not, as these players just decide to play it safe. Zoyvin there, brandishing the episode 8 Immortal, buddy. Ping's coming up mid as they might look for a aggressive play here to deny this mid space. Looks like they're really trying to pressure this mid here with this chamber walking up. Aura. Ready for this Reyna flank. And he's called with his gun out and he's killed! Aura. I Love Cars taking down Space. And then Can taking down KMB. 2v4.
Bring them down.
But we're gonna try and re-clear Art here with a Sheriff in hand.
One enemy
Taken
remaining.
down by Can. Bumbo denying that any chance of a comeback.
Just blocking vision.
And he thinks they're A. Look at all this space that Hades are just taking from 6 Asian men. Time from Sewers here. And he's gonna find that kill for a 3-piece. And I Love Cars is just taken down by Can. This might be Hades' map. This could be their pick to win. This could be what they need to crawl back. Let's look for a stronger A now. They've identified that they're playing strong A. Now they're going to counter this. Flash coming through. A main's going to be taken. Bob's blind. Titan finding the pick on Etona. This is first kill of the game.
Oh yeah! Monster
Ult coming
on the
through.
loose!
But KMB's there, ready to break it for his teammate. Bumbo, looking at this mid lurk. Cross playing very reserved. And as they run back, it's heard by Bumbo. He can call that out to his teammates. And Aura just sits here, looking for a pick. Looking for an angle. Gonna have to shoot the eye there, revealing that there is one player mid. Shot's gonna fly out, no kills are gonna be taken. Zoiven, ready for this B hit. He's on site, has 2 blinds, both dismisses. Can this be his hero play? Ulting back sight. Gonna cancel the ult. Fighting into can. Takes 1. Can he find another? Gets another. Gets 2 more! And he shuts down Hades' rotate single-handedly. What an incredible play from Zoiven. When his team needs the kills, he finds them. What incredible shots. Just completely shut down that rotate.
A gift.
Now Hades is looking for a more strong B presence here, just to deny this space that 6 Asian men have been taking. I gonna come out, up holding top mid here. Will they peek into this op? And he's gonna find a pick that spike down as well.
Spike down mid.
Tona taking the aggressive angle. First, and he gets the pick, the trade back on a Titan with the chamber op.
Concealment.
I love Cars finding that pick onto Aurora. K and B ready for this art push. Sitting outside the smoke. C is coming out. Not gonna find Can. K and B with the
One enemy remaining.
almost the blind kill.
Spike down A.
And Bumbo from behind to finish the round off. And 6 Asian men fighting back round by round to secure their lead. Timeout, call from Etona here. Probably in response to the 2 rounds they just lost that they could have easily won. No, looks like a tech pause instead. Probably shouldn't use a timeout for that. Because we do have a pause feature. So Hades is looking a lot stronger on Pearl compared to their last 2 performances, especially on Icebox. They're working the map, finding all the space that 6 Asian men isn't taking, and they're winning these rounds off of it. 4 rounds in a row for Hades. And 6 Asian men superstars, KNB and Titan, are not finding their picks. Yeah, KNB 1 and 6, Op online, Titan 3 and 6, finding some picks, but getting traded out. And Zoiven making some hero plays across the map. So that the timeout's a bit broken here. Bye. Okay. It's interesting to see how these 2 teams play Pearl. Because this seems to be one of 6 Edge Men's weaker maps, as they're really letting these rounds go easily. We're just coming into about 50 seconds into the tech pause here. Just a minute into the tech pause. I think this may have broken a little bit. Current round. Should fix it for the team, and there you go. We're back into it. Looks like Hades gonna opt for a strong B here. Just a little B control. They're gonna smoke that lower angle. Titan with the chamber op this time.
They are so dead.
Gonna be up and towards mid. Tech again. Okay, we're gonna roll back the round again. Some technical difficulties coming out here. All right, and we're back. Hades going into their strong B here with the Viper lurking towards mid. Tona doesn't have TP. Okay. And we're gonna roll back one more time. Okay, Hades starting towards strong B once again. Got the Viper lurking towards mid. Changing up a little bit. Etona maybe lurking towards A, trying to find a pick here. And as we saw on the pings on the map, I believe 6 Asian men are ready for this Viper lurk. With the eye coming out, gonna try and snuff out this Viper.
Time to work.
And Zoiven maybe looking for a hero play up on B. Not gonna come out. Not gonna scan anybody. Coming out a little wide there. Titan maybe looking for a pick on this Viper. Not gonna find anybody. Viper hearing the rotates. This could be the opening. Bumbo still wary of mid there. Or we're gonna get snuffed out by that dog. And now Hades are retreating back towards A with the space that the chamber is taken. Ken up on site here. 6 Asian men members ready. Can this pick be found? Gonna spot one back site. And Etona finding the opening pick. Sorry, trading K and B for a Titan's kill. And Titan finding another one on the rotate, finding that jet. Etona maybe find I Love Cars and spawn. Or is he gonna play safe with his team? Titan here looking for the flank. But we're gonna throw the eye. Gonna get legged by Titan. I mean by Etona, not finding that kill there. So I'm looking for another pick as the entry. Gonna narrowly miss that shot. FaZe ready to blind. Haven't tapped yet. Etona get taken down by Bumbo. And Zoiven clearing the corner. Finding him. Antoine, can he clutch? No, it gets shut down by Zoiven. Insane dismiss movement to equalize the score. 4-4. And there you have it. That's an even game. 6 Asian men with a hell of a response. Clapback with 3 round wins in a row.
That's a good spot.
Etona back on this mid lurk maybe. And Zoiven potentially looking for another hero play up on long. Flash out. Not gonna fully clear this pillar here. Not ready for this rain up. Flash gonna come out here. It gets taken out of the sky. Zoiven good for 2. Is he good for 3? Gets a 3rd and then a 4th! And it completely destroys this whole B main push. What incredible shots from Zoiven. And that's a lead for 6 Asian men. And ready not to play that angle again. Is he's sure he'll be cleared out.
That works.
Each on a tripping flank, but I think he's gonna go out of range of that. 6 Asian men ready for the A hit here. They have 3 towards A. This is their strong site. Titan missing the opening shot. Missing another shot. Giggle coming out here. Gonna find that chamber. Does not detain. Also, can't get spammed to the smoke. Bumbo denying that plant. And Aura finding 2 more. Zoiven getting a 3rd. Dismissing through the ult. Gets traded out by Aura. Aura in their Viper pit. Here's one backside. Maybe gonna swing out. Gotta find one.
One enemy remaining.
Kills KMB. 4 for the
Last player
ace.
standing.
Cars. Sitting arts. Here's that plant. Maybe we're gonna wrap through main here.
Spike planted.
Or 1v1. Viper ult up. Still has orb here. Maybe he can let the ult drop and play with the orb. Cars looking for a wrap through main. But it seems like Aura's ready for it. Gonna walk back site here. Dropping the ult. Cars. Clearing through front sight. Aura sitting in his own orb. And he swings through and gets the ace! To equalize the score once again. 5-5. What a massive round from Aura. The impact on this Viper is insane.
choke them.
So maybe looking for another similar play here. Sees the wall, backs off. Titan looking for this pick. Does not find it. In fact, it's tapped.
Spike
Bumble
down
killing
A.
M2Ana. Does not find the Caesar. We have spike down.
Bring that down.
Dog coming out. Gonna have to concede that spike. Aura taking up this mid space here. Pings come out. Alerting that there could be one street. So he's moving back to B. Itona finding the space. Gonna be trying to re-clear mid here. Itona just inching up. Trying to find the space, but 6 Asian men are already rotating over. And Aura finds a pick on a K and B. What a massive lurk. Okay, he's looking to stick this plant here. Maybe gonna get killed. Kara is finding that kill on the plant here, but Spike still goes down. Look at Kankan, he's in their spawn, but I think they hear him. Bomb is not planted for these players. So even aware of this lurk. Not gonna find that kill. Taken down.
Last
Aura
player
taken
standing.
down. Kankan 1v2 has to clutch this. And Kara's holding that walkout, holding his teammates. That's a 3K to put 6 Asian men back in the lead.
We defend this reality. Last round before the switch.
I got money.
A force spike gonna have to come out here from Hades. Money's looking a little tight.
Spend it.
Gonna be looks like a strong B hit here. No lurkers this time. But it almost looks like 6 Asian men are prepping for an A hit. Just spot. Gonna spot two. Can K and B make the hero play here? Pulls backside. Gonna spot him. Zoivan finds open pick onto Aura. Gets one.
Down B.
I love cars. Doesn't spot any
Spike planted.
players. No info for his team. Look at these defensive positions. They're doubling out backside and one sitting default. The Astral Wall's gonna find no value because they're all on site.
Can't use that yet.
Gonna walk out of the smoke here.
Teleport's ready.
Maybe trying to find one. So they're getting swung. Finds the pick. Titan getting
One
traded
enemy
out.
remaining.
Knocking them.
And Kankan has to find two here.
One enemy remaining.
Kills Zoivan on a jiggle. And kills Cars! What an impressive clutch. It's 6-6. They're going round for round.
Switching sides.
Each player making crazy plays. And as we head into the second half, here are the respective KDs. KNB looking on fire the first map, kind of being shut down on the third map, but maybe this could be the half to bounce back. Six Asian men looking for a strong A here. Playing into the Jets Sheriff. Now let's see if Kankan can find this pick. Gonna silent jump here. Walking up mid. Guy's gonna come through. Kankan ready for this fight. Does not find one. Another dog coming through. Our players are unaware. Gonna with those shots and Titan with a nice flick up.
I'm too
Tona looking for the rewrap here, but Titan's aware. Actually gonna try to wrap into the spawn himself. So even worried about this rewrap. And kills Etona!
Up and away. Dizzy has targets.
Looking for the swing out here. KMB not missing, not hitting these shots.
Enemy
Zoiven to clean up the mess, and they take down the Hades defense and bring it 7-6, a W for the pistol round for 6 Asian men.
BYB fam, going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
Now this is a crucial game for Hades. If they want to go straight to the grand finals, they have to win this game. And if they don't, they will have to run the gauntlet. Etona playing defensively with a Bucky here. Looking for any mid lurks. Titan with a Marshall coming up along there. Not going to find anybody. Aura in a great spot. Getting it cleared out. Finds the one tap on a Zoiven. Can Bumble trade this? Trade comes out. Gets Aura. 17 HP. Titan swinging. Not ready for the Bucky and gets shotgun in the face. 200. And K and B up in art here. Sees this chamber trip. Could maybe smoke it. Etona with his Bucky out. Maybe looking for this lurk here. I was gonna come out to Lord's Link.
Bring them down.
Dog's gonna clear the chamber out. And he's got Bucky Eagles in Astral form! And Etona with the massive picks! With the Headhunter and the Bucky. KNB has the Guardian.
30 seconds
Looks
left.
winnable, but they have Spike down, and they're holding this with 2 Buckies. And gets shotgun in the face! 200 pumped from Space to kill KNB, and that's round for round. 7-7 thriftied to bring it back. Okay, looking for the outlaw here towards long, but 6 Asian men are looking for a strong A take here with 3 players. Or looking out for any sound. Gonna hear that dog coming through. Car's not gonna find a pick with the Marshall. Aura waiting outside the smoke. Vandal in hand. Etona maybe trying to find this mid player here. Smoke goes down. 3 players towards A now. Incredible discipline from both teams. Not making any sounds, not making any plays. Stay close to them. They're ready to execute. Can KMB find this Viper? Walks out right in front of him and gets killed. Aura's good for 2, good for 3!
Spike down A.
And he completely denies the execute. Now it's up to Zoiven and I Love Cars, but they're on an eco. They have no guns. Aura, could this be the second ace of the game for this player? Etona still holding his mid lane. He has not given it
30
up.
seconds left.
Maybe gonna find this player here.
One enemy remaining.
Get with the outlaw. Hold art. And a double kill! Back to back. Doesn't even need to reload. And that's a round
Win.
for
Show me where to
Hades.
go. I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
6 Asian men here. Looking to run around to their spawn for a little bit before the round starts. Heading into a default now. As Ken's sitting here with an outlaw. But they're all on full shield. Runs away, and as they peek out, the timing! They don't spot a single person. And as they work up long, will Gecko find a pick here? They don't find him, and he gets spotted out. KMB finding that opening kill, spamming through CT here. now they're on site.
Spike planted.
Zoiven finding that kill on a can. And Titan still dancing around mid, trying to find a timing onto Itona. Space finding that kill. And Titan does not have his timing. Two, situated backside. Retake starts now. KMB, good for one.
One enemy remaining.
Double finding another, and I love Cars killing the last one. Each of these players gets a piece. And they equalize the score one more time. 8-8.
Fighting. Rest is overrated.
You could not predict who's going to win this map. It is too close. Here, taking the aggressive angle with the op now, upgraded from the outlaw. Dog gonna come out, of course, to clear out this angle. Now they know there's an op here. Fatal gonna come out. It's a two-man hit. Itona killing Zoiven towards mid. Op, not gonna find a kill. Chamberlain gonna find maybe value, and no, he gets re-cleared by Aura. Trying to find a kill to smoke. He gets spammed by M2Ena. And they sit there shell shocked in a 2v5 situation, not knowing what to do. Finds the Opper. Stars Online can maybe Caterpillar smoke out. And look at the discipline from Hades. They're not pushing out, they're simply holding their angles. They're not giving 6 Asian men anything for free.
"30 seconds left."
Working back towards spawn here, might be opting towards a save. Looks like they will be saving towards B here.
10 seconds left.
Obscuring vision.
And that will be the round in favor of Hades. And as we head into this with Hades having the lead, money
Should I
up,
play some stars in this reality?
and 6 Asian men looking a little broke. Got the Kang up once again. This time situated towards B. Trying to find an opening pick here.
Let's go.
Can he find this pick? Dashes away before he even goes out! Itona still on this angle here. Jiggling finds the Opper, and Itona finds an opening pick on the Titan. As they move back towards A here, it's a one-man site. Aura holding the pixel. 4 players towards A, slowly walking up, ready to execute. Flash are gonna come out here. Not gonna see the Viper just yet, and he gets killed by Zoiven. And now the retake starts 4v4. No retake ults for 6 Asian men. So it's gonna be Art here. Gonna spot that Jet first, but Jet is holding the line with knives.
Blocking sight.
Okay, begin trying to take an aggressive angle, but not finding anything just yet. Gets one with knives, gets taken out now. Zoiven, one more, 2v1. On Can here, smoke's going down, gets jiggled, does not find that kill on the Zoiven. clock's ticking down.
One enemy remaining.
Kills Zoe, but is traded out by I Love Cars. And there's the round. And now 9-9.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the Astral to play some stars.
Equalized.
I got
The
money.
6 Asian
Anyone
men
need
crawls back. Towards 4 towards mid here. Etona, phantom in hand. Gets spammed, dinked. And the Viper Orb is just gonna hold down R like that, but they're working the way into connector through street. Are they aware of this? Jordan finally opening pick onto Etona there. Let's get the round going. Space, wary of this take, walks past. So I've been dueling on site. You're not gonna get hit by the paranoia. Finds a pick on his phase. KMB. Kills a rotating Kang, and now they're on to B with a spike. What an incredible fake from Zoiven. And now hearing this rotate, wants to take advantage of it. Titan. Oh, and they're aware! They find his lurk and they kill him. KMB with the op on site now, holding this walkout. Not gonna find Aura. Gets stunned. Killed by Aura. Sees on
Last
bomb.
player standing.
Bumbo just up to Aura now to try and win this round for his team. Jiggled. Sucked off the bomb. Not gonna kill these players.
One enemy remaining.
Kills Bumbo. Could this be another 4K? Dies to the bomb. And now, 6 Asian men take the lead. 10-9. In a nail-biting map. Now we got a strong A hit here, but they're looks like they're running right into an aggression from Hades. Gets spotted out, doesn't see the jet. Knives wasted. Aura gets 2 on their retreat. 5v3 when they were down numbers. Aura with the Viper Orb hold here. 6 Asian men are just stopped in their tracks right outside. Good flash gonna come through. The force a hit here. Dashes out. Does not find one. Zoe cannot find the tree. Could be a second ace for Aura. Sitting main. Setting up that stun star. Aura not hunting for that ace despite being in a 4v1. Sitting disciplined, not knowing whether to make a play or not.
30 seconds left.
Obscuring vision.
Still sitting in here. Maybe you're gonna try and save the rifle.
Ten seconds left.
Or now hunting for the ace and does not find it. And Kara's
Got to
expecting
target that
more.
star.
Does not get peeked.
Blasting him.
Second ace denied for Aura.
He says their bullets tickle.
10-10. Scores tied once again. These teams just winning rounds back to back. Zoiven went 25 and 13 on the Reyna here.
You want to
67
play?
opting
Let's
for
play.
a strong B here, which is the single gecko on site. Or gonna be mid, not gonna know that Zoiven's lurked all the way up. B player's not spotted. Zoiven looking for an angle here. Not gonna know the Viper's hiding around that corner. Wall up. M20 waiting for this angle. Not gonna find the Jet. He gets taken out by K and B. K and B now on site. As 6 Asian men just flood.
Spike planted.
Cover going out.
Kara is still holding this flank. Zoiven finding another pick towards mid. And Can with the judge flying in back sight. Goes past the C's. Maybe trying to find a pick on the fade. But it's taken out by Spades instead. 2 towards long here. Spike's planted for them. Can's low. It's not gonna guarantee they're not on the bomb. Can going up. Gets killed by I Love Cars. And another pick for I Love Cars!
Charlie,
To put 6 Agent men back in the lead and to deny the defuse. Six Agent men take the lead again. They're gonna look for another strong A here. I think their best bet is leaving this Reyna on the lurk and working the map here, finding the picks. Looks like they're gonna be moving back towards B here. A strong B with Zoiven on the lurk once again. And they have the double up towards doors. Viper Lock coming on A just to deny any possible presence. M2 once again holding on site. Steps gonna be heard here. I coming out. Is he ready for this hit? One's coming up close to him. Does not find the chamber. Traded out by Etona. Traded once again by Bumbo. Maybe holding this angle. Spades ready for this retake. But they're heavily down numbers. KMB with that pick from backside. Not gonna find that Jet. Gets legged. Can with the op. 2v4. A very tough retake. Gets double hold. And Zoiven's on him. Gets no scope from Can. He's ready for the swing through the wall. Holding his op out. Does not find another 12-10 match points for 6 Asian men.
Match point.
Now the question is, can they close this series out? Or will Hades bring them to overtime? Timeout coming up from Can here. I wonder what they have to say. Both teams have had the lead in their hands so many times. But now, it's in 6 Asian men's hands to end this game. But can they do it? That is the question. I've seen just amazing mechanics out from both teams. We have a 27 and 14 Reyna, 23 and 15 Viper, who almost aced twice. Amazing hero plays coming out from both teams. We just can't predict who will win this series. KMB here, kind of heating up in the second half. Finding the picks and entering for his team. Zoiven, amazing on the lurk. And this Viper, locking down every site, finding the crucial picks. Insane. Every player playing a crucial role in helping their team win the rounds.
Focus now.
Titan
Eyes
starting
off
towards
me.
B now, op in hand. Gonna be peeking into the Jet. Can Titan find a pick for his team? Not spotted by the jump spot from Omen. Not spotted once again. Seems heavy towards B this round. Oh, okay, we need a pause. And we can't pause mid-game.
Match point.
We're looking for another PC restart here. Some minor tech issues, nothing to be concerned about. So we're looking at a similar setup here with a strong B. Titan with the op, the minima op. Interesting skin choice we got going on here. Aura flexing that Champions Phantom. And both teams are R, so we will start. The op posted on the B angle. No info for both teams.
Keep up.
Titan gonna swing out. Not spotted by the Omen jump peak. But also not going to find a pick here. The mid is looking kind of weak this round. Hades conceding a lot of the mid space to look for a strong B. Getting a smoke towards Art, denying Itona that information. And Titan finds a pick on a Can-Can. Pushing into A now. Fatal coming out. Viper, Aura, sitting on site. Can he clutch for his team? M21 finding the pick top site. Flicks on a Zoiben's head, takes him down. Gonna spot one. Ult coming out from M21 here. Gonna find that planner. Not gonna ult anybody actually. Aura, find another on site. Gets denied from the art player. 2v1. Itona needs to win this 1v1 or else they lose the series. Titan with the op in hand, minimal op, finds the jiggle, misses his shot. Itona working up with a Vandal in hand, and gets off by Titan!
Attackers win.
13-10 to end the series. 6 Asian men, 3-0 Hades, and move on to the finals. While Hades now have to make a bracket run to make it back to face 6 Asian men once again. So next week we do have Campus Clash Rocket League playoffs. So make sure you guys are tuning in for that. And yeah. This is the end of today's playoffs. My name is Ton. I was casting for you guys today. And I hope to see you guys next week for Rocket League. Thank you.